Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about everybody's favourite, Sarah Ingham. And the Inghams as a wider whole. Okay? Because Sarah just can't help herself. She loves to troll, she loves to do various things. But I genuinely don't think she gets it when she talks about certain topics, which are things like exploitation. I genuinely don't think she understands it. Genuinely. Despite having watched a million of my videos. Sarah, come on. Watch a few more. Get educated, please. So this happened, and it was... well, mind-blowing, I think. Mind-blowing is the word. So, on the Ingham family Facebook page, they had a conversation. Somebody pointed out and said, "Do you not care for your child's safety, or is it all about the money for you lot? It's stupid." Sarah jumped right on there because she doesn't like to be called stupid. You know, Sarah is the most intelligent of the Inghams, right? She said, "Number one, Esme has been online on YouTube for 7 years before now. This is not a new thing for her. Number two, nothing earned from Esme's channel goes to anyone but Esme." So Sarah, can I just ask you to clarify, please? Have you actually changed that channel's AdSense linking? Have you linked it to what should be Esme's AdSense account? Because she should have her own account now. Shouldn't be linked to your Ingham family account so that it can go into her AdSense account and then into her own bank account, right? That's how it should work. That's also how Isabelle's channel should work too, by the way. So if it is going to your bank account, which most people suspect it probably is, but if it is, then you are talking shit, right? So that's one thing you need to sort out. If you don't know, ask Chris. He'll know what I'm talking about, right? Then she goes on to say, "Trust me when I say we have no need to profit from anything Esme does online. None. So do not make nasty assumptions about things you have zero clue about." Which is ironic that you should say about having zero clue, because, you know, instances such as these...
Are you alright, sweetheart?
She split open her chin.
Yeah, she's had some nice Calpol and her headache's gone right. Yeah?
You wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for your children. You wouldn't have made a single penny, and I mean one single penny, if it wasn't for your kids. Sarah, you may make money off Baby and Me now, but you only have customers because of your channel, and your channel was built because of your kids. No person would ever have come to your channel in the first place if it wasn't for your kids. None. And to put it in your terms, none. Right? So we're not the ones with zero clue. In fact, we are more clued up than you, I would kind of suspect. You know, you're talking about Esme here. This is just about Esme, by the way, because, you know, we're talking specifically about Esme. You claim that, you know, you're not exploiting Esme for money, which is news to me, but...
I assume that Esme is scared to get her period. Esme's not been massively open about that. We have spoke about it, but I do kind of feel like that. Yeah, I do kind of feel like that's true actually, because Esme in her head is still very young. Like she's almost 12 in June.
Yeah,
she's
she is.
12.
And she hates the thought of growing up.
She doesn't like the thought of growing up. Like she hates it. I know Isabelle was always a little bit like, oh, I can't wait till I'm 13. I can't wait till I'm 14. Esme doesn't want to grow up. No. She doesn't want to, what's the right word? Develop. She doesn't want. She hates her body changing. She doesn't like that at all. And she is nervous about things like that a little bit, just because she's so young. And to me, she's still young.
And she has this complex where she thinks that she won't be like a little girl anymore if that happens. And
Yeah.
she does say, she makes references to that sometimes. Like Sarah brought her some crop tops recently because she has started to develop, like girls do, and she's ridiculously
like,
overly mortified about the fact that she's not. I'm not growing up. I'm not getting old.
And then she goes on. Somebody points out here. They said, not hate at all. Ask yourself this. Would you put your 17-year-old online and ask strangers to pay money for her to send them a video? She might as well join OnlyFans. Oh, hang on. That would be the next, as they continue to pimp her out to strangers for money. So Sarah is actually about to respond to somebody saying that her daughter is doing like an OnlyFans style video, which I was surprised that Sarah would respond to this, but she did. So this, bear in mind the initial question. This is what Sarah said. Isabelle is 17 and can legally have a job. To be fair, she can't have an OnlyFans account, right, Sarah? She just can't. You do actually need to be 18 to have an actual OnlyFans account. But I digress. Even leave home if she wanted to. Yes, she could leave home if she wanted to. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, Isabelle is an... this is funny. Sorry. Isabelle is an influencer in her own right and has been for a lot of years now. Oh. You know, the sort of people that call themselves influencers, right? An influencer is just something you are, right? Just don't call yourself an influencer, please. It's like saying, yeah, I have lots of power over you, sort of thing. That's not cool, Sarah. It really isn't cool. But yeah, Isabelle's an influencer. God help the world. This was Isabelle's decision to earn money for herself, making personalised video messages for her fans, for which there is nothing at all wrong with. She's literally almost an adult. Get a grip. I like the way she says literally almost an adult. So not literally an adult, but literally almost an adult. So what can I tell you, Sarah? What can I tell you? Isabelle was on camera yesterday thanking her fans for paying her 20 quid, right? She was saying how happy she is to be able to provide this service where she takes 20 quid off her fans. It was surreal, I've got to say. It was a little bit uncomfortable watching, you know. I mean,
I'm really happy that I've got the chance to do them, because being able to I'm doing it again. On my Instagram, I do I thank everyone in general for the love and support, but being able to personally say it to someone and be like, say their name and kind of, it's almost like getting to meet them in a way and just thank them for everything they do and the support. I think it's just really nice to be able to do that. And I've also had so many nice messages and people just saying really, really lovely things that they probably don't think makes much of a difference, but it does make a massive difference. It's also nice to be able to help people. I've had so many people say, I'm going through a really dark time right now, and knowing that if I send them that it might somehow help, well, I hope it helps a little bit. yeah, I feel like being able to spread that kindness and positivity and maybe give you advice, maybe, you know, do something like that, I think it's just really, really great. I do want to say a massive thank you again, even though I've just done the messages, but just a thank you to everyone in general, just for being amazing and for support and for love, because it makes a massive difference, and I think that that's what everyone in the world needs right now.
What is going on in that household, honestly? Isabelle is, as you said, literally almost an adult, and she is allowed to do an OnlyFans style video messaging service should she so wish to do so. I'm gobsmacked. Everybody else are gobsmacked. Social services will also be gobsmacked at what you're doing. I'll leave that one with you, Sarah. Please just think before you speak. It's not, you know, I mean, like, come on. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Take care, and oh, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, because it helps me out a lot. Please remember as well, sorry, I was gonna go, but I just remembered, I have a channel membership if you wish to join. It helps me out. Yeah, so if you would like to join the channel, please click the join button below. It'll take you into a world of pure imagination.